Hi, Nan. It's good to see you. Thanks so much for joining us. We're here on the sidelines of DX Week 2023 in Palo Alto. We have a wonderful event today focused on the topic of compute and connectivity. And would just love to have a conversation with you and understand more about your thoughts on the topics that we covered today. So maybe first off, maybe you could just introduce yourself and share a little bit more about the work that you do at Qualcomm Ventures.
So I'm Nan. I've been with Qualcomm Ventures for over 3 years, and this is also the 7th year of my venture capital career. I started investing in AI in 2016 with Baidu, when Baidu was still having the AI research lab there. I was leading on Baidu's AI investment for a few years, and I joined Qualcomm Ventures 3 years ago. As you know, that Qualcomm Ventures is a very legendary CVC for over 20 years already. Qualcomm Ventures focus on the investment of AI, IoT connectivity, and edge AI, and also 5G related sectors.
Wonderful. So clearly you're an expert in the space and you've seen a lot of innovations in the marketplace. What do you see are some of the more innovative technologies that investors now are paying attention to in the marketplace that related to connectivity, compute, IoT, et cetera?
Absolutely. So, Qualcomm's specialty is in the connectivity, 5G, and IoT, and edge AI right now. Qualcomm has been the leading pioneer for the mobile internet computing. So all the chips on the smartphones, on the IoT devices in the edge side, Qualcomm is a leader. So right now, in this data-centric AI era and also the device-centric, it is critical that in the device side, you have all the information connected, you have to bring the valuable data, right? So this edge side computing capabilities iteration is super important. So absolutely, I think Qualcomm is in the leadership role for that. And as Qualcomm Ventures, we tend to look for startups that can make the best use of the edge computing, AI edge computing. So for myself, I look at a lot of AI verticals such as AI for retail, AI for manufacturing, industrial automation, etc. Now with generative AI, the era of generative AI is coming. We also trying to explore if there will be the smaller large language model. Now the large language model is all billions, actually trillions of parameter. But the sweet spot maybe for all the broader application for different vertical sectors will be 5 to 7 or 20, 30-ish of billions of parameter. I think a lot of startups and industries, these big companies are trying to explore these sectors as well. And I believe this days is coming very soon. And at that time, the edge computing, the inferencing computing will be very important to make it more scalable.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
And so as we start thinking about startups that are in this space, how would they get access to the proprietary data?
This is a really good question. I think for domain-specific startup to be successful, they really need to figure out a way to get this data, right? Which means they need an industry expertise in the team as founding member. I can give example of one of my portfolio called Palo. So they're using the multimodality AI, using the video-centric approach to generate the video for the industrial and manufacturing sectors of people to learn. It's basically AI knowledge transfer. So what they're doing right now is previously, of course, they're just capturing the video and using the AI to segment it for people to learn more effectively. Now with generative AI and the large language model, they're of course applying all of these tools to make it more productive. And they're leveraging on the OpenAI's tools for sure. Of course, they will try to develop their own model in the future. I'm hoping that it's going to come soon. But what I'm more confident is they are the type of company, I guess, the group of people with that industry specific knowledge The
Yes.
founding team is from Siemens, from different vertical sectors
Yes.
with a large knowledge base of the manufacturing industrial
Yes.
sector. That's something other people don't know. Like this is something people who doing the model, they don't understand. And it's
Yes.
not publicly available, not on Wikipedia, not something you can extract immediately from the
Right.
internet.
Right.
Because these takes decades of the experience. For example, how do you assemble a specific product in a product line, in this wine manufacturing, in a specific car manufacturing place, and how to put two, screw two things together. I make it a very simple language, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So it's all of these are not easy, and you have to. You also have this large book of the, I would say, manufacturing SOP, right? Standard procedure, and you have to read it and have a deep understanding of it, and you can generate a video. It's not a simple video that you can generate immediately through Midjourney or something.
Right.
Without that part of decades of accumulated knowledge, it's impossible. So I would say that companies like this will have a unique advantage to become maybe the leader of the domain-specific
Right.
generative AI companies.
Right. No, that's an excellent point. As we heard today, data privacy, I think, is a big issue, and I think there was a lot of discussion around issues related to data privacy. Do we see government stepping in and defining requirements for data privacy, or do we see this as something more on the private sector side?
In my opinion, I haven't checked on government report yet, but I think the White House and the U.S. government just hosted generative AI
No, that's right. Yes.
meeting or conference with the industry leaders a few weeks
Yes.
ago. I think, of course, the public sectors are worried and concerned about it.
Yes.
Because there are certain side of the humanity you need to monitor on, you need to regulate them on, right? Make sure people are using the data in the right place. Otherwise, I think now the AI model is already super powerful. You see, business leaders like Elon Musk try to call a pause on the development of the generative AI. I think it's not exaggerating. It's a real problem that is going to happen. That when you have this such powerful tool, this powerful large language model already surpass humans' intelligence. It already passed the Turing test, right? It can do a lot of things. You can even get a Wharton MBA to replace us. So of course, they need a regulation. There will be multiple layers of regulation, just like we human beings, we evolved till now, right? We have a lot of compliance regulation that is guiding, and also forcing the humanity and the society move towards a healthy way, I would say, and a safe way. And the same thing will happen to this silicon-based model.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, you've shared a lot of wonderful insights, and I just have one final question for you. What would you say to a up-and-coming startup founder who has a brilliant idea? They're focused on connectivity, compute, edge compute, IoT, those spaces. What would you say to that founder? Maybe a piece of advice or an idea or something that you think could help them. What do you think that might be?
It's a very good question. Yeah. And for this type of startups, my observation is that many of them are to B. You need to really understand the industry very well. We've often seen startup founders having this massive, brilliant idea, but I don't think they talk to enough people in that specific vertical sector to iterate their idea. So I do encourage startup new entrepreneurs, especially for young entrepreneur, first-time entrepreneur, to relentlessly do this market verification. It's very important.
Absolutely. Completely agree with you. It's incredibly important to do the market verification, validate the demand,
validate it.
Understand customer requirements, and really build your solution in the direction that would benefit the customer.
Yeah.
So I completely agree with you. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you,
Your
Andrew.
feedback has been extremely valuable. I really appreciate it. And as always, I really appreciate your insights. You're very knowledgeable and you really understand on the investing side how we can help help support entrepreneurs. So definitely would love to have you on again next time.
Looking forward to working with you more on more deals in the future.
Absolutely. Same here. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Andrew.